name is Luqmanul, Awang Efizan.
Hi, my name is Nur Farhana binti Mohd Nasyim.
Hi, my name is Izzatul Maisarah binti Rolan.
Hi, my name is Adib bin Ahmad Ramli.
Particularly if it is their first time living away from home, many students find it challenging to budget their monthly expenses. It is essential to create and follow a budget if you want to avoid overspending. Your budget should account for all necessary expenses. Aside from that, it is essential to budget your expenses. By monitoring your spending and making the appropriate adjustments, you can ensure that your finances remain on track and avoid any unnecessary stress or financial difficulty. Then, the cost of living for students each month can be very costly. For students who struggle to manage their financial troubles can be upsetting to their overall well-being. Additionally, students who are worried about money could find it challenging to focus on their studies. Monthly costs have a direct impact on a student's overall quality of life. For instance, students who are unable to pay for basic necessities like food or housing may experience physical and emotional stress, which may have an impact on their mental health. The final one involves cutting your monthly spending by using coupons, professional or student discounts, and other strategies. You might also consider cutting back on your discretionary spending to save money for unforeseen expenses or future requirements.
The objectives for this research are first to study the students' cash flow amount in a month. Second, to identify the source of students' income. Third, to identify the financial expenditure habits among students. Fourth, to investigate the reason that influence students' expenses. And lastly, to determine whether the students are practicing saving money. So now, we are going to talk about the sampling technique that has been used in this study. The population for this study is all semester 2 students that were taking business management studies at University Technology Mara campus Raub. The sample required for this study is 100 students in semester 2 who are taking business management studies at University Technology Mara campus Raub. And the sampling frame is list of all semester 2 students that were taking business management studies at University Technology Mara campus Raub. By using the stratified sampling technique, we have first list down all the semester 2 students who are taking business management studies and divided them into subpopulation according to their class. Second, the sample size needed has been focused on 200 students. Third, we use the stratified sampling technique formula to calculate the sample size needed for each class. Fourth, the number of samples for each class is then chosen by using simple random sampling. In this assignment, we use an online questionnaire as a method to collect and analyze the data. The platform that we use to design the questionnaire is the Google Forms website. We managed to share the Google Form through WhatsApp. All the feedback and responses were then recorded in the spreadsheet, which helped us to finalize all the data and the specific details.
Okay, so now let's move on to findings. There are 42 students who spend as much as RM100 to RM300 in a month. This may be caused by daily expense as a student. As we can see, there are also students who manage to spend below RM100 and 39 students have spent RM300 to RM600. The rest of them are spending between RM600 to RM900, and there are 2 more students that spend above RM900. 81 of the students are spending their money on foods. This has happened because food are the main needs for university students. Then, there are 9 of the students who prefer to spend their money on cosmetics. For clothes and books, there are 3 students for each of them and 4 students who like to spend their money on gadgets. There are 81 students where their source of income come from their parents. Basically, parent support in providing money are more flexible and doesn't have additional charge. Besides that, 11 of the students are qualified to get scholarship by the government or private organisation. There are also students who applied for part-time job to learn to be independent and to boost self-esteem. The rest of the students are getting all the choice above, and one of them is applying for TPTN.
Thank you, my friend. So now let's move to 3.4, which is to investigate the reason that influence student expenses. The chat show self-reward is the highest cause of student inclination to buy something with 57 students. Based on our experience as a student, money is one thing that very hard to get. Based on our Google form, that most of the students get money from their parents. To keep living at university life, students must save their money. As a result, the money saved used to buy anything they want as a self-reward. Then followed by discount offer, peer pressure, discount offer, important and hungry. Then 3.5 is to determine whether the students are practicing saving money. The pie chart show that 79%, which is 79 students of 100 students save their money. These results show a positive impact and a good culture among students. It's because saving is important. If unwanted thing happen, at least we got some money to use. Then some money are good habit to teach us in old age, which really need money for survival. Two other 21%, which is 21 students, maybe their money that they earn is not enough to save. Alright, so lastly, we got 3.6, which is provide a more insightful and detailed analysis of the saving. The graph displays that usually amount of UiTM Raub student are between RM0 to RM20. This can be shown by Google form that already made that 34 students are saving between RM0 to RM20. But there are also several students who save between 40 to RM60 and above 60. That was an impressive amount of monthly saving for students. People who already have a permanent job also have a hard time saving that amount for a month.
Then we have come to the end. So, following the completion of this task, it is firmly taught that appropriate saving is crucial and advantageous for university students. While some students may not manage their money well and waste a lot, the fact that more than 40 students, based on our analysis, spend less than RM300 per month shows that UiTM Raub students do. It is advised that students save at least 25% of their income, but they are also allowed to spend 10% of it, as the majority of students make less than RM300 per month, and saving 25% of that would be excessive. Furthermore, it is important for students to take care of anything that can prevent them from saving money. In conclusion, not many students save their expenses in a month, because there are more than 30 students who only save RM0 until RM20 from their income. This shows us that UiTM Raub students rarely save their money from any sources that exist in Malaysia. So, that's all for the conclusion.